Hello, collective. This is Lily Rose Tarot. I'm here to do your reading. If it doesn't resonate, check out your either your Sun, Moon, or Rising in Venus, or check out my other videos. I do timeless. I don't do time. So I did just get this deck, and I'm really excited about it. Do like, share, and subscribe, and I will be picking people to do a free reading for as soon as I get a certain amount of subscribers. So it's important. Three of Wands. Could be waiting for somebody to come in. Ace of Wands, which is a new passionate beginning here. And the Three of Cups. Damn, that's a good little split right there. Okay. Anyways, do like, share, and subscribe because I will be picking people to do a free reading for. If it doesn't resonate, check your other stuff. I do masculine and feminine. I do not do gender. So let's get started here. I got this new little deck and I'm so excited. Okay, so there is like this healing from the past. Okay, so first let's start. Someone can be 25. Someone can be 37, 54, 53, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 can be important. 8 can be important. And then you got someone could be 35 here. This is your overall energy is spirit has a plan. So there is always enough. And I feel like this to me is like you're always enough, right? Like if there's some insecurities, screw that shit, right? Like you are enough. Somebody will love you and care about you for you, right? Don't ever doubt yourself. There could be some sort of communication coming in, so make sure you have grace, watch your words, things like that. Okay, so let's get started. We got the Elephant Spirit, which is learning from the past. Life is a mystery. So someone could have had a spiritual awakening and like has made them think like, holy shit, like this is life, right? But this is about life as a mystery. So I think this has opened up like someone out of like reality, right? It's almost like you're out of the matrix kind of thing, right? And then you've got watching and waiting. So either you're watching and waiting or they're watching and waiting. And then you have be generous of spirit. So it's important to think spirit, right? Thank God, wherever your higher power is, whatever you like to call them, I don't care, universe, whatever. But it's important for gratitude, okay? And I think this person is grateful for you. Maybe you help them heal from something from the past, or vice versa, or both. You've got the Ant Spirit, which is time to collaborate and know your worth. Again, knowing your worth, realizing what you bring to the table. Don't doubt yourself, okay? But it's also about collaborating. So someone might want to collaborate with you. So I'm going to pull, I want to know what's going on with this Elephant Spirit for the collective. And I've done this spread a couple times, and there is a lady that I really love that does a spread, and I don't know, I love it. Again, here we go, right? Learning karmic lessons. This person has healed. They are learning from their past mistakes and trying to do different, trying to be different, right? Yeah, look at this. Death, transformation, endings. They could have left a toxic person. We will see. I want to do one. Actually, I want to do one on time to collaborate. I want to know what's going on with that. Time to collaborate. What's going on with that? Can I get one clarification? Thank you. The Sun. Major enlightenment, major clarity. I feel like there's this spirit's almost guiding this person towards you. You might feel a pull, or they're being guided to you, or you're being guided to them, or both. This person in the Knight of Swords, communication. Oh, I do see this as like, chakras. Like someone's opened up their chakras with this card, and like, look at these two cards. If you don't believe in chakras, that's fine. This is just a very high vibrational spiritual connection. There's a lot of lessons being learned. There's clarity being learned. This person may bring in clarity. I feel like this person might think you're like a wish fulfillment, or you feel like they're a wish fulfillment. They've got the Knight of Swords, and then look at the Two of Cups, and the freaking Knight of Swords, and then the Knight of Pentacles. This could be someone that's taken a long time, but when the Knight of Pentacles comes in, feminine or masculine doesn't matter. They took their time because they're going to what they laid down is here forever, right? They're not like, in it for just like a one night stand good time, right? Okay. I want to see what's going on with this be generous of spirit. Lion Spirit. 8 of Cups. Yeah, okay. The Hermit. I feel like this person may have been in solitude. When you have to walk away from the Eight of Cups, it sucks. Oh God, I'm getting emotional. Um, Sorry, I'm having a hard time like not connecting with people's energies right now, and so I'm going through my own weird shit. So if I start crying, just sorry. um, this is really hard to walk away from, and this could be your energy. So this is either your energy or their energy or both. If you're marrying each other, we'll see what's happening. But this is very spiritual, right? And we are going through retrograde. You're almost to the Nine of Cups, so you don't want to walk away from this, okay? But if you look what they're walking towards, the sun. There's the sun. You might be walking towards this new beginning. I always say, like, you know what? If there was toxicity or any sort of toxicity, get a bowl, get a freaking fire pit, and write down everything you want to write down, and light that shit on fire. So that you can move forward, right? I believe in like burning things and giving them to the universe. If you are having a hard time moving on from somebody, you need to let go, right? You need to walk away. If it's not healthy, walk away. If it's healthy, cool, stay and wait, do whatever you want. But every situation is going to be different. I don't even know what I think I was going to pull on the Life of Mystery. Two of Pentacles and the Fool. Yeah, life's a mystery. Take a leap of faith. If you don't take a leap of faith and make a decision here, you're going to be stuck. This person could have options, or you have options, or you guys are weighing out your pros and cons. Are your pro, like, what you're going to do? But I feel like there's clarity here. There's like trusting the universe here. I feel like you guys could be very unique from each other. Okay, one of you may be very spiritual, maybe one of you is not. Maybe one of you is more like grounded, and then one of you is like very like whatever, like go with the water, go with the wind, and like see how she's like. It's almost like she's got a crystal in her hand. I don't know what the heck she has in her other hand. Sorry, guys, I'm listening to my intuition because I'm starting to learn how to do that better. So I'm just gonna go with it, but she's almost like I feel like there's like this release of like feelings here. Okay. And she's like ready to just tip over and fall into that water. She trusts. I don't mean she, like it's feminine, right? But it's masculine, feminine, whether it be masculine or feminine. This person's ready to trust. Trust the mystery of life, right? Like take a leap of freaking faith and drown in the emotions. Four of Cups. Person could be bored in love. They could be looking at you. You could have offered this person a cup and they didn't see it. And so now there's some sort of, you know, crying over spilt milk here. But what this person doesn't see is that the cup's still there. They're not even looking at the cup. They may not be looking at other options if they have other options, or this is you, right? Take it how it resonates. You may be bored in love, yeah. See, there's like this swimming in these emotions. And then look at, you have the Page of Pentacles. This is childlike love, right? This is like when you get butterflies. And this person may have thought, I'm never going to fall in love, right? Or care about somebody. It's like when pigs fly. Well, the pig is flying, right? Okay. What's going on with watch and wait? I feel like this person maybe thought you were going to come in. Yeah. This could be you as well, right? It depends on the energy. You got the Magician. You might be manifesting each other, or this person's manifesting. This person has all the tools they need to come in. Or you do, right? It depends on where you sit, masculine, feminine. But there is fear here. I feel like they passed up an opportunity, or maybe chose either work over you, or they chose friendship, anything, right? Third party could be anything, or maybe they were sitting on a decision too long and now they're having anxiety about it. I do feel like you may maybe different from their normal type. You may separate yourself from the rest, or this person is different than other people. But there's this not being able to sleep. There is this like you might be dreaming about them. Okay, they might be like, give me another question. I was gonna say like maybe they I don't see like bad energy, or I just feel like this person might have really bad anxiety issues. Six of Swords. This person's going to take control. Okay? They're going to use their birds. They're going to take their birds and they're going to tie them to the damn boat and they are coming forward. This person could live at a distance, but they could also be emotionally from a distance. You got the Wheel of Fortune, fate, Fool fate, Sun fate, Werewolf fate. You could have closed out cycles together while separated. Or this is a new person coming in. If you don't know them, right, and they're coming in your energy or they're already in your energy, this is the shit that they're going through to get to a better place, right? This person's been through a lot. They have a lot of swords, a lot of mental, like maybe they have really bad anxiety. But I feel like spirit's guiding them. You see how the birds are got the string and they're like, okay, you're like out of it. So we're gonna guide you because I think fear is holding this person back. Something could be important about red. Maybe they wear red or you wear red. Clarification on the, yeah, here we go. Communication. Oh my God. Know your worth. Yeah. Make sure that you're watching for the red flags and you're not like over fantasizing. It's beautiful to fantasize, but we don't want to have unrealistic expectations, okay? It's like, which one do I go for? How do I feel like this is like how they're going to communicate, actually. Like, I think they're confused on how to communicate with you for some reason. They may think you have multiple options. Maybe they have multiple options, but that's why they're moving quickly. Like, I feel like either you passed up this opportunity. Maybe if you offered somebody something, they're coming back. They've taken the time, they've healed, they've seen clarity, and they're coming back, right? If this is vice versa, then, and this is your energy, there is communication here. This person has feelings for you. So like I said, this could be, so we got the King of Swords, overthinking. But look at, again, the owl and the bird. The owl isn't super intuitive. I feel like they're finally like just letting the universe take them, like they're giving you over to the universe, or you're giving them over to the universe, and there's going to be a leap of faith. You could have multiple options coming in with that Seven of Cups. But see, one of these cups is different color. One of them's going to stand out above the rest. Okay? This is fast movement here. I want to draw on that spirit. Spirit has a plan. What is the plan? Spirit has a plan. What's the plan? The plan is to close out some damn cycles. This is not easy energy. This person, what do you got on the Ace of Bit and the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck, which is a new beginning. Look at how many freaking swords this person's got. 10, 16, plus freaking 9, 17 swords. This person has closed out some major cycles. It was not freaking easy. They may have been dirty many, many times in their life. And a lot of heartbreak. Maybe they've had a lot of heartbreak, or this is you, or maybe you're both going through it. Okay. And then you got the Ace of Wands and the Temperance at the bottom. So there could have been some sort of like need for balance. I do see that. You got the Devil and the Eight of Swords. Insecurities, anxieties, they are letting these go. They are learning. This is learning from their past. There's something about codependency here, or being like trapping themselves in their mind. And that's the lesson. Also, like I said, karmic cycles, or letting their mind control their actions. Learning from the past. There we go. Judgment, being reborn again, decisions. I feel like they had a really hard deciding. But they've been watching you, and I think they've just been waiting to see if this is, I almost feel like they didn't believe that like this was a thing, or like, I don't know, like it's weird because they're not making a decision. They're like sitting here like not wanting to make a decision in this deck. But I feel like they're taking a leap of faith. They're rising from the ashes. They've heard the wake up call. They're going to take a leap of faith, or this is you. Okay, what's on the bottom of the deck? Three of Coins, collaboration, coming together, building. What's going on with all these swords here? Six of Swords. Yeah, okay. Again, so okay. So this person, they've made a decision. They're coming forward. You might have multiple options coming forward. They might also have multiple options going forward to them. But this is somebody that they may be scared of, like, how you're going to react when they come forward. Because this Queen of Swords, and on this deck, she got a shit ton of swords. She's been stabbed in the back a lot. She doesn't trust very well, And it looks like someone did something here, but they've learned karmic lessons. They could have codependency issues or codependent situations, but they're letting it go. They're on a new journey. And then they want to come in. They're like coming in. And they may bring you flowers. They may show up. See, always like looking at this woman right here. He's like, oh, hell no, I'm not going to miss that opportunity. And she's like sitting there like, she's like stoned. She ain't even moving. She's like waiting. And then you've got the watching and waiting. You might be watching and waiting for each other. There could have been some sort of conflict. Seven of Coins, which is, again, watching and like, when life steps and the stars awake, love shines when the night falls. They could have been working on their money. Money could, like I said, some of them could have chosen money. Okay. Oh, that's way too many. I want to pull on the collaboration. What's going on with the collaboration on the star? Can I get clarification on collaboration in the star? It's crazy because we have no people coming out. Grace and kindness. Oh, you should. Oh. Oh. Turn your seduction into strength to win. I feel like this person really like listening to their intuition. You may have been super kind to this person, and now they're coming in to be kind to you, or vice versa. High Priestess and the freaking Magician. This is a gift. Sorry, I just got this deck. Who knows what they want? Yeah, this person knows what they want. They have all the tools they need to come in here. With the High Priestess, they're listening to their intuition. I feel like they've just released and they're like letting go. And they're like, okay, I feel like this person just may pop out of nowhere. And they got the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. What's going on with this Eight of Cups? They could have left a relationship. Any relationship. Again, Temperance. Collaboration. Healing. They have healed. They are walking away from toxic things and healing and learning karmic lessons. This could be the mind. This could be, not opening up. This could be drugs. This could be a friend. This could be anything. Childhood wounds, right? This is painful to walk away from and learn, right? But they're doing it. Yeah, again, the World. And the Tower. Oh my God. Seven of Swords. Thought out of conversion to smallest. Breaking free from deception. Okay, well, this person could have deceived you in some sort of way. I feel like maybe they didn't see your worth, because we got know your worth. So maybe they didn't see your worth and now they are. Again, the Eight of Wands. Oh my God, you guys, this energy is coming in quickly. It seems so far, but always been there. Wow. Nothing will be the same after this person communicates with you. This person may not be sleeping at night. But in this deck, she tied his ass up. Yeah, ain't nothing gonna be the same after this. You guys might be fantasizing about each other. You got 2 sevens here, a 7 of Swords. This person gonna sneak up on you and do a sneak attack. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, that looks a little romantic. Okay. Romantic being tied out. I don't know if that's romantic or not, but it looks fun. There you go. Okay, what's going on with the Ten of Swords? Two of Wands. Passion of love. Yeah, definitely. So I feel like you've reawakened something in them, or they've reawakened something in you, and then you have the Wheel of Fortune. Something about the fair could be important, or some sort of like event, like where they have raids and stuff like that. Yeah, the change is coming. I feel like this is destined. God, there's so much. These readings lately, I'm like, what is going on? And this retrograde, I thought was going to be. Then we got the Queen of Coins, so Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I wonder if I'm going to get any people. I haven't even got any people. This is just all about like healing and like how beautiful. Yeah. Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Yeah. I do not think that they saw. I think you might have just like came out of nowhere. They could have a drinking issue that they're getting rid of as well. They could have acted like a fool and let low vibrational things come in between this as well. Something's really important about the color red. I don't know why that keeps popping out to me. Okay, I want to get more clarification on the Fool. Can I clarification on the Fool for the collective? One for the Fool, please. Just one. Thank you. The Tower. Oh my God. And the Queen of Swords again. This queen isn't it. Oh wow. Okay, so this reminds me of red string theory. If you haven't heard about that, I look it up. Okay. You've also may have went through some really dark times and healed, right? I feel like this may come as a shock when this person comes back. It's gonna come out of nowhere. Life is a mystery. I feel like this was broken down so you guys can rebuild again. He's like, oh, I'm safe under here. I'm fine. Everything's going to be fine. And then boom, he's like, oh shit, I ain't safe under here. This tower is about to mess me up. Butterflies could be important. Okay. And then see in this deck, to me, Queen of Swords isn't, she's not like crazy, like, you know, no forgiveness or anything. She's been hurt, right? But she has one hand out. Okay. And one hand on the store. Don't make her cut you, right? So I feel like, I want to draw on that Three of Swords. I'm not going to pull that. If that comes out again, we'll pull it. But that really wasn't on the top deck. Okay. So there's going to be a tower moment here. This person's taking a leap of faith. You might take a leap of faith. And you guys just might just like throw caution to the wind and go with it. You got the Sun card here. You got a lot of beautiful cards. They may bring you clarity. Yeah, this is a gift. I feel like they may have underestimated you. Okay, even a lie helps those who know what they want. Oh, maybe this person lied to you and that's how they got clarity, caused separation. Okay, can I get clarification on the Sun? That's too many. Just one clarification on the Sun, please. Thank you. Damn, Ace of Wands. Again, Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck. And we saw the King of Swords. Divine couple. You might can really have this crazy communication situation going on here. You got the Ace of Wands with the freaking Sun. It's like a new passionate beginning. You guys could be fucking manifesting each other. Okay. And again, the Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck. What's going on? Oh, Lord have mercy. Justice and the Chariot. Okay. Sorry, I didn't know what I was going to pull on, so I don't want to pull any of those. What's going on with the Eight of Cups, please? Clarification on the Eight of Cups. Thank you. The Moon. Wow, there's a lot of emotion here. Queen of Wands. There could have been another person. I'll just say that. There could have been. They could have been with somebody else when you came in, or vice versa. But there's a lot of emotions here. There's a lot of intuition. You guys could be very different from each other, and maybe that's what was holding this person back. But like I said, they're walking towards the sun. They've gotten clarity. Be generous to spirit. I think it's really important to wake up and think, hold on a second, my knee is killing me right now. Oh my God, am I recording? Sorry, I had like 3 surgeries in 3 years and my knee like gets irritated. Okay, again, intuition, dreams, fantasy, like, whoa. I feel like this person was confused and they didn't know what to do. Okay, I'm going to pull one more on the moon. Again, there could have been another person. Judgment. Damn. This person has a major wake-up call. They got the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. They could be getting super spiritual right now. And they could be really, like, waking the truck up. I feel like before they couldn't hear the horn. Like, they didn't see this. Right? This person's, like, swimming in their emotions. There could have been some sort of, like, shock here. And then, look at, this person's freeing themselves. They're, again, giving themselves to the divine. Taking a leap of faith. Or this is you. Maybe you walked away from something here. Right? Okay. I want to know what's going on with this 8 of Wands. Let's go on this community. Actually, the 6 of Swords. Give me clarification on the 6 of Swords. I think this travel person might... Oh, there you go. The Queen of Swords. And then you've got the Page of Cups. This person could be younger than you. Give me more clarification on the Queen of Swords. They might be sitting in feminine energy, which how to become the Emperor. We learn the feminine masculine energy and we realize our worth, right? We embrace masculine and feminine energy. We change, how do I say this? What am I trying to say? We're raised a certain way, right? We don't want to take that shit into our other kids. We want to change that. So this person needs to change. Maybe they're evolving. Maybe they're having to wake up and they're realizing, like, I need to embrace, if this is a masculine, I need to embrace my feminine energy, right? This, she's super intuitive. And then you got Justice on top of that. They're bringing balance. They're moving forward. They're getting out of this stuck energy and getting balance. You guys might be mirroring each other. You got the 2 people here. One may be dark hair, one may be light hair. One may be white, one may be brown, whatever. You guys have different ethnicities. But again, she's holding the knife still. But smiling. One person may have like a rusting bitch face. One person may be super smiley. Okay, we're not going to get too deep into that. Okay, what's going on with this Ace of Wands? Ace of Wands, please. Clarification on the Ace of Wands. How can I help them? How can I guide them? What do they need to know? Ace of Wands, please. Thank you. There he is. King of Swords. Ace of Swords. Enlightenment. See? Their crown chakra might be opening up. They might be getting messages from God, spirit, whatever. They're opening up. They're giving in. They're awakening. They're coming out of this, like, being confused state. This is really hard energy. You know, especially if they're leaving codependency things here, or even in a relationship, it doesn't matter. But we got 9 of Pentacles. You could both be single right now. They're listening to their intuition. They're getting clarity from a higher power. Well, I want to know more about this king. Tell me about this king. What do I need to know? Actually, I want to do more on the feminine. What's going on with this feminine? The feminine's going to get justice here. Maybe the feminine left something behind as well. Okay. Well, maybe the feminine had anxiety and maybe a little bit of depression here. And maybe the feminine is following their intuition and that now the masculine is. Because this is kind of like the past, right? This is the future. And there's going to be justice here. Some of you could be, this is like weird, but some of you could be winning a court case. Okay, I want to pull on this. What do I need to know about this Queen of Swords and how the Queen of Swords feels about the masculine? And then I'll reverse them, okay? This person could have longer hair. They could have very piercing eyes. Devil, I'm not taking all those. There was that Queen of Wands again. Let's see. And you don't have to take it as like another person. Maybe they find you super attractive, right? This is a general reading. I'm not going to say this person had another person when I don't know, but they got the 3 cups. So, 3 of Wands. Okay, if the feminine could be waiting for this person to come in. They could be hanging out with their friends and like socializing. Give me one more clarification on 3 of Cups. Yeah. Okay, we got mirroring going on. Knight of Wands. So this person could have been born in the horse year, but they're coming in hot. I feel like this is like very playful energy. Again, red string theory. Here it is. You could be in like hermit mode right now. You could have met this person at a party or an event. Maybe that's what the tower is. I want to pull on that tower, actually. What's going on with that tower? Oh my god, too many cards. I want to know what this tower is about. Just one, please. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I don't think this person was expecting to like you, or maybe it was like passionate when it first happened, and now they actually like, holy shit. When pigs fly, they're flying. Yeah, again, the Magician at the bottom of the deck. There could be competition for you or for them. Take that how it resonates. Oh my god, how cute. I didn't even realize that. 4 of Wands. Holy shit, this person wants commitment. Look at this. You see this little... These 2 people are making that little heart symbol. I don't know if you can see that. Oh my god, don't look at my nails. I freaking... I do hair. My nails look like crap right now, but I wanted to show you this. I don't know if you can see it. See the little heart right there? Or they're like holding hands. Yeah. I think this is definitely a mutual situation. I think you might be shocked. They might come in with an apology. This person might have a bike. Yeah, see how they're following their intuition with that bird? They could ride bikes. They could like to go hunting, or they have a bow and arrow. They may like to run and work out. Maybe they are working out and running. I want one more clarification on this tower. Or maybe you weren't expecting to have these feelings. And you were like healing, and this person came in. All of a sudden, you got Hermit. Spiritually, oh, the freaking, oh my god, the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. And the Hierophant. Yeah, this person's watching you. Could be watching you from a distance. But they're gaining enlightenment. They could be meditating. They could be evolving spiritually. Sitting on a freaking mountaintop. Okay. I'm going to pull a couple more and that's it here. I want to pull one more on this king. Look at, okay, that's what I was going to say. So again, the fair, something is about, something is like, something has to do with the fair here. But the 4 Wands, 11, 11, baby. Destiny. Okay. Too many. Just one on this King of Wands. What does this King of Wands want? 5 of Pentacles wants to come out of the cold. This person could have felt like they weren't good enough. Maybe there's like this ego or pride. Something to do with money. Or they feel like you left them out in the cold and they're not getting your attention right now. And that is bugging the shit out of them. It could be why they're confused. And then you got the Page of Wands, which is like going forward. Okay, I want to pull one more on this 5 of Pentacles. Give me more clarification. Oh, this person could be struggling with money. And that's why they don't feel good enough. Who gives a shit about money? Okay. Spiritual plan. I want to pull on spiritual plan. What's the spiritual plan here? Five of Cups. One more spiritual plan. Ten of Cups. And the Devil. Again, we got mirroring energy going on. Yeah, the spiritual plan is to close out friggin' cycles and get rid of this codependent shit. So you guys can be together. You got Five of Cups. Like, this person's so worried on the Three Cups. They're not even realize they have a full cup here. A cup full of beautiful things. See, look, she's got her foot in one cup and letting the water drip out everywhere. Missed opportunity. And then the one cup that has everything in it, the Ace of Cups, she's not even looking at. Don't miss this opportunity. Get out of your head. This person could have green eyes. They could have longer hair. See, and look at, they're like mentally, somebody could be like using them as a puppet or telling them what to do. Ew. Or this is you. They could have got bad advice. You got the Ten of Cups, wish fulfillment. I'm putting that up there, actually. Okay, I do want to pull one card on this. This is like really sad, honestly, but it's so beautiful at the same time. Because there's so much healing and so much growth and so much new beginnings and like meditation and enlightenment and leap of faith and like, oh my God. Feelings and oh shit. You're going to marry this person. If you don't want to get married, you don't have to get married. Temperance, Knight of Cups, King of Cups, they might come in with an apology. There might be competition. I don't think that it's going to matter. Wow. Ten of Pentacles with Ten of Pentacles and Ten of Cups. This is everything. This is, if you don't get married, cool. But this is a lifelong partner. If this story is resonating, it's a lifelong partner. Especially with the freaking, I'm surprised we don't have did we have the Two of Cups? I don't think so. I think I saw it, but it wasn't here. We've got Divine. Coming in with an offer, maybe even an apology, okay? We've got someone that has tamed their emotions, has balanced themselves out. This could be an earth angel. This could be someone that is intuitive, or you're intuitive. You could be a lot more like each other than you think. Like I said, there's some huge difference between the two of you, but you could be very similar. This is like two energies coming together as one. This person could have tattoos. See the crown chakra? Oh, he might have a stare. Oh, Lord. Masculine. Yeah, I feel like this king was closed off. I don't think they were emotionally available, but they're about to put their hand in the cup. Page of Pentacles, making some sort of offer. Magician, having all the tools they need. Again, tattoos. Well, everyone has tattoos, but not everyone. But they could be swirling their emotions. They could be like manifesting you. Like maybe this person's like super, super powerful. And when it comes to they could be like an alchemist, which I just heard that word the other day. Someone asked me if I was a freaking alchemist. And I'm like, what? And they're like, your vibration's crazy. And I'm like, really? So this person could be the same way. Like they're really good at manifesting things and pulling stuff out of the universe. This person made me overly wanting to speak here. There could be a competition for this person's attention or yours. I want to pull in the Five of Wands. What's the Five of Wands? Just one, please. Five of Wands for the collective. Actually, I'm going to pull this deck. What's this Five of Wands about? There it is. Boom. I was called to do that deck. Seven of Wands. Yeah. They may have put their defenses up with you. Nine of Coins. Commitment. Could have been taking a long time. They could be coming in to apologize. This is like either having to stand up for this connection. Maybe people aren't going to like this connection, or they put their boundaries up, but now they're ready to fight for the connection. They don't give a shit. I don't think they really care. I feel like they are very, very dominant masculine energy here, but also super sweet and romantic and very kind. Maybe this person wasn't kind to you in the beginning and now they're going to be. Nine of Coins, doubts, desires melt together. Oh God, you guys are going to melt together and like, oh my God. Okay, collective, I hope you like this reading. I hope it resonates. And I wish you guys nothing but the best. And God bless.